All right, I have a 256 gig card in here. Long car vlog. S9 with the 35 millimeter Sigma. It's at f8. We'll be going toward the sun, and I will decide if I'm going down to Evans Road or downtown. It is a Sunday night. They got a lot of construction there, but I want to do something when it gets dark. So this is like the golden hour. It's almost 20 till 8. And who knows, I may change my mind, go from Evans to 46. To New Braunfels. And I'm going to put it at 40 miles an hour. Reason why is right at the top of the hill is 40 miles an hour. Now, what I've been finding out is on the video mode, I have it on AFS, and I have less focus breathing instead of autofocus continuous. Okay? So maybe that's why I'm not getting a lot of focus breathing. That's part of the test. The other test is when it gets dark, I'm going to put it in Final Cut Pro with the denoise. Also want to check out the new ramp for Lookout Road. You see a lot of people go to the left. They don't like, you see, like this van? He's not supposed to be doing that. It used to be where you can turn off before this stoplight, but they blocked it off. And I see a light on. See trucks going on. Yeah, see, we used to get off of here. Now, in order to get on, you have to go past the stoplight. So everything looks good. It looks sharp. I was very impressed with the video the other day with this lens and camera. So I'm pretty sure that this can replace the ZV E10s. Okay? For car vlogging. So just go full frame. And it's in the summertime. It's 96 degrees outside, but I got the air conditioning on. think it's 55 miles an hour. They're doing road work over here on the northeast side also. So. And there you get the sun. Not much clouds, but still. Okay, let's see what the speed limit is over here. It's probably either 60 or 55. Yeah, 60. So it's a pretty sunset. I didn't leave at 8. I left at a quarter or 20 till 8. But I think it's pissed. The scenery looks fantastic. At 35 millimeters, you see, I'm going 60. These guys are going like 65. It is recognizing the vehicles. They're all driving faster than I am. I think I will go by the downtown area, but not in it, just around it. View the skyline. Now, it's stabilized, and I got the boost on. Now, they say there's more rolling shutter when you put the boost on. That's if you use dynamic boost, but this is for video. So, I've seen less stuttering using this tripod and mount, ball head mount. Look at that, there's the sun right in the face. It's 96 degrees Fahrenheit outside. There's the highway. So I am going downtown. You see, these guys are driving crazy. And usually you slow down. This way you get the sun pretty much. So here's the perfect sunset just about, but it's not sunset yet. Still above the horizon. But you can see the shadow in the city on the 281 going south. But the light's starting to come on. So it's nice and cool in the cabin with the new air conditioning. And it's perfectly level, the camera, forwards and sideways. So you get about a quarter of the front hood, and then half road and half sky. Them lights just came on. Wow. And we're getting close to the airport. So what I am going to do is, as the city comes in, I'm going to be taking the I-35 north to New Braunfels. So you'll see the downtown area part of the way. You know, the tall buildings and stuff. I'm just going to stick on the highway. I got my dog locked in the bathroom. I got the cat food on the table if he happens to wander in. But he's been coming in the dark. I haven't seen him all day. And even with the dog locked up behind two doors, he still makes a commotion. So it scares the cat. Get in the lane. So this part of San Antonio captures a lot of the aquifer water. I see 60 miles an hour now. Right after these buildings. Yeah, 60 miles an hour. 50. speed up. I think it's 60 here. Yep, left exit. And there's the downtown area. See it coming. But I'll be making a left up here. So you can see the Hemisphere Tower. See, this is 50 miles an hour here too. On the curve. And then they got 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. This is one of my favorite buildings. And this is where I'll be getting off. Lane. There we go. And I'm usually making a right going up here. This time I'm making a left. So from downtown all the way to New Braunfels. Actually to Bucees because I'm going to get some more gas. It's starting to get dark. I don't know what this guy is doing. Yep, 98 degrees. And you see, you get people are just going too fast. going northeast right now. This is not straight up and down like 281, south to north. This is San Antonio to Dallas, which is a northeast type of highway. And then I-10 West is basically kind of south to the border, and then it goes up toward El Paso. And then you can go up north to San Angelo and Abilene and the Panhandle area of Texas. And look at that truck. I would never do that to a truck. And I brought some extra SD cards. I've been recording for 28 minutes. No overheat warning. And everything is looking pretty good. You see, they're extended it. I thought it was only supposed to go to like Waltham, and they're extended it beyond Eisenhower. Wow. And it's starting to get dark. It's 8:09. So the sun's already below the horizon. But still the video quality looks good. So when I end up at Bucees, it should be dark. I fill up the car, and then you have next footage for the noise, which I want to experiment with. This is the 410 interchange on the north side, northeast. So I'm actually going back home, but I'll keep going to New Braunfels, go to Bucees, because by then it should be dark. And then I'll have the next car vlog video testing the denoise from this camera. And this is all about the stabilization looks good, the color science looks good, the focusing looks fantastic. I just want to see if I can get rid of noise using Final Cut Pro with the newer version, and take a look at that footage. So this convinces me that camera's pretty good for car vlogging, okay? I've used the iPhone 16 Pro. You see we're starting to slow down here. These guys are working on Sunday night. Well, they're probably off Saturday night for Sunday, and then it's like tour 1, midnight shift or night shift. That's where most of the work is done. Wow. Full highway closure. Make me nervous with all these trucks on the right. And I will usually be getting off here, go home, Anderson Loop. Yep, I see a whole bunch of traffic being stalled. So I won't be coming home this way. This truck is going pretty fast. on the right. Okay. Yeah, they've come a long way. I'm going to get in the right lane. I'm just going to stay in this lane. So the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. That's what I'm doing now. And it's still not fast enough. Welcome to Texas. So you start seeing the lights coming on. It is darker than what you see on the screen, what I'm viewing. And it's at 2.5 on the aperture. 4K 30, 422, 10-bit, H.265, I think, movie. See, I'm going 70. This guy's going about maybe 65. He should be in the right lane. So now you can start seeing the lights on the road. So this part one, where I went downtown to Bucees, or Bucky's, I mean. I won't do any denoise on it. But after I fill up the car, I will. Because then it'll be dark. I don't think there's going to be a moon tonight, so it should be dark. That's a good time to test out the denoise. We get flaring. It's now 92 degrees. It's amazing how the sun, when it goes beyond the horizon, it cools off pretty quickly. I think we'll get like one more day of 100 degrees in a couple of days, and then it'll be in the low 90s. So it'll be like a nice Indian summer. So I've been recording for 44 minutes. And you can now start seeing the headlights. Guy's driving a little bit slow. I would get in the left lane, but car is, or truck, speeding up. Or SUV, I should say. Yeah, he's going 65. And here's New Braunfels. So I'm using a SanDisk 256 gigabyte V90 card, 300 megabytes per second. And it's 4K 30. I'll be getting off at 189 exit. It's 5 away. Camera looks good for 48 minutes of driving, no overheating. I'm going to get in this lane. Just stay here. You might slow down to 65. And as you can see, the lights have taken on. I mean, what I'm seeing, it's darker. It's a brighter screen on the LCD. And I got it on high. This helps me out to, if there's any deer or anything like that, camera will pick them up better than my vision. Now these lights are different in New Braunfels. They're yellow. So they're not as bright as like the white or even the purple or blue. So you get that yellow tint on the highway. But you can see the reflection off the hood, which I like viewing. Okay, I'll get in this lane. So you can now see the city lights better. I usually go to Guadalupe and the next exit. There's that F2. And I've been recording for 52 minutes. All right, here we go. 191. So next exit is Bucees. was actually 191. So with the dummy battery, you can get longer recording times. This camera does not have a fan, but it is nice and cool in the cab. I don't see any overheat warning. And I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, 45 miles an hour. And here we go. About 55 minutes. And I usually go right here. I'm going to go over here instead. So thank you for tagging along. I'm at Bucees. Stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.